We are here with Final Fantasy Tactics finally. Oh, y'all already know I've been looking forward to this day for a very long time. And I do mean very long time. Look at this, chat. Don't mind my ass in the screen. Look at this. Oh, I have yet to open it. I have yet to open it, chat. I'm a little scared too. I'm a little scared. But I was able to get one of the collector's editions, as you can see. Here's the actual box. Not much out here. Pretty basic on the outside, I'm not gonna lie. But the real beauty is on the inside. Also, let me know how the volume is compared to my voice. With the music, I should say. If it's too loud, if it's just right. You guys let me know. So what do you say, chat? Let's crack this bad boy open. Gotta be careful. Don't want to damage the box. Also, I did get it for the PlayStation, so we'll be playing on PlayStation 5. So... I don't know if anyone's seen this at all, but... like, this is just absolutely amazing. This is just particularly amazing. Like, I am... ugh, ecstatic. Okay, I know what this is because it says it right on the box here. Let me do this one by one. So this is the mini plush set here. We'll turn it into a bit of an ASMR opening. Yes, that is correct. Plush. Plush set. Kaya. Oh, snap. Sorry. What? Let me get this going for you. Yeah. Oh, hi, Raven. How are you doing? Let me turn down the back music. I don't know if the music should be off while I'm doing this, but let me pause it momentarily while we're doing this. I don't know how loud the music is. That's why. Like, I don't know if it's astronomically loud compared to me or whatnot, but I don't mind like having it on as like a background noise just outside of my voice. But we can get back into this. But yes, as you can see, it says mini plush set. Do you guys want to see what the mini plushes are? They're based on the creatures you get in the game, and that would be the chocobos, baby. We get 3 separate chocobos here, baby. Let's go. You got a yellow chocobo, the fiery red chocobo, and then the luscious lavender chocobo. Amazing. They can go perfectly along with my other chocobo plushes that I have. So yeah, this is part 1 of the collector's edition, and I love these. These were so amazing. When I saw it released, I was like, holy shit. I was absolutely ecstatic about this. This was one thing that sold me right away. Like, almost immediately. So that's part 1. Collector's edition unboxing. Let me work out another one of these phones. Hey, Legendary, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Excuse me if I like rush through this because I'm a little pressed for time. Not pressed for time, it's just I do want to get to the game a little bit tonight. And then we'll continue this on Friday for Final Fantasy Fridays. So, this is the next box set or the next box in the collector's edition. So this is Ramza Belvoir, the Figure Academy set. So Ramza is the main protagonist of Final Fantasy Tactics, and it's cool because, like I mentioned earlier, you do see him at different points in his life. The Academy set is like the very beginning of the game. So this is what it looks like. Let me open the packaging. Excuse me, because it may get a little loud. You want to show the figure? Ooh. The figure itself. I'm not gonna package it just yet, because I am gonna keep it within the box for now. But this is Ramza. He's the main protagonist. I can't wait to dive back into his story. The figure does feel nice, actually, from what I can tell. Or actually, it's really easy to unwrap. So this is Ramza. As you can see here, he's a young soldier. Surprise. Sorry about that. Gets himself caught into a lot of situations he doesn't want to be in. And then here's the little stand that it comes in. Let me put this away then. It's really where the meat and potatoes comes in. Sorry about all the noise. I said it was going to be ASMR. I didn't say it was going to be very good ASMR. This is going to be the last part of the collector's box set that I've shown off. This is the very last thing of it. And when you see it, you're gonna be just as hyped as I am. To be honest, I love this part. And yes, Falcon, this is a new layout. I did get a new layout, so we're good there. This is what took me a little long to get set up. This is what took me a little long to get set up, because I was supposed to start a little bit, but I had started I had started setting up some other stuff for the layouts. So here, as you can see, is the box, and this is what's inside the box, and I'll show you each bit of the box. So, these here are some of the original. Yeah, I got the big collector's edition. So, like, these are some of the original artworks done by the original artists. They're lenticulars, or not lenticulars, but just like prints. So that's Ramza. This is the key art for the game. So we got Delita and Ramza, and then these are just a couple of other key characters we'll meet. No spoilers, obviously, but this is what this is, and this is the cover of the game. So this is the big key art. Here we have the map of Ivalice. This is the layout of Ivalice. So we'll be traveling all over the world, from one end to the other. And so those are the three pieces there. So we got that going on here. What's great is that, as you'll see, and I've said this before, and you'll see it too as we play, Tactics is how Game of Thrones should have played out. Or you can see where Game of Thrones got a lot of inspiration from Tactics. Like Game of Thrones, when you look how Tactics plays out, you're gonna see like, oh, inspiration from this. So, don't be surprised if you see some things you're like, this looks kind of oddly familiar. At least that's the way I see it. That's the way I like to see it personally. It's really cool. These are the little, well, I'll show you right now, but they're the little pieces of the, is there one more? Is there one more? No, there's it, okay. So these are the little gemstone pieces. Okay, so this is the box to it. So these are the zodiac stones because in this game, your characters do get zodiac symbols and they do play into account into certain things. So each one represents one of the zodiacs. So the zodiacs actually play a pretty good piece into the game. Certain characters, depending on what zodiacs they are, they perform better with certain jobs or certain times of the year, yada yada yada, because it does ask at the beginning of the game, it does ask what your birthday is, and you can put your birthday in, and so these are the stones that represent each of them, and you'll see on the characters, like on the bottom of their profiles, it'll tell you what their zodiac symbol is, so you can kind of pair it up to that. It's a really intricate system that personally I didn't understand as a kid, or at least I didn't know it came into account in gameplay. So, knowing that now, you can build certain characters or classes around that. Actually, coming to steal Lavender Chocobo. You stay away. No stealing. No stealing. Who's a Virgo? I don't know. It's been a while since I've played. Zodiac. But the thing is, as you play the game, there's certain main characters you get, and then there's army, like you hire mercenaries to build your own army. They have random stats, so that's why sometimes you kind of have to play this as like a you have to know. It's almost like playing a Pokemon Nuzlocke where you're getting characters and there's a chance that when they die, that's it. Permadeath, unless you revive them before the end of the battle. They're gone. They're dead. They are dead. So, I may, to make an incentive, name my characters after you guys in the chat, my army that I'm building. So if you die in the game, it's actually going to affect me to have more of an actual personal tie to it, because, as I mentioned, as characters die, you have to hire new characters and build them up again, because there's a whole lot of progression with the job system, which this game perfected the job system for me. It is absolutely amazing. Absolutely fantastic. Exactly, you die in the game, you get banned. If I die first, I swear to God. No. You won't die. But, chat, this is one of the coolest things that I've seen in a collector's edition. Because it's the storybook. So it's a storybook, right? But check this out. So this is the church that the game starts in at the very beginning of the game. So they did like a little pop-up book of the church. So, you look at it. Yeah, so you see it. It says the outlying church. So at the beginning of the game, the very first mission you do, it's in this area. So it's a really cool piece, like how it just brings it to life for you. And you see it all around, like, you can just see it, and I know it's like, it doesn't seem like super, like, sturdy or anything, but it's actually a really nice touch, because it's such a memorable, location for the game, like, and then you can see there's like a little note here, so, it's really cool. What's it say? Delita, I'm afraid it's too late. Ramza, we cannot stop the two armies from joining battle now. Ramza says, no, I won't give up yet. I still can't convince the Count to avoid the needless bloodshed. Delita then replies, I might have known you'd say that. Then our paths part once again. Ramza, be safe, Delita. Delita, and you, Ramza. Yeah, this is probably my favorite thing of the entire collection. I absolutely adored this. Not to say like the rest of it isn't like good, but this, I don't know why it just stood out to me the most, but that's because, yeah, the church at the beginning is such a primary location that it's just like, oh, it's embedded in my core memories of the game. So of course I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna want it for that. Not to say the figure isn't cool, the prints weren't cool, the magnetic stones weren't cool, the plushies are awesome, but this right here, for some reason, as soon as I saw, this is what made me want to get the entire collector's edition in the first place. As soon as I saw they announced the collector's edition, and I saw this was in it, I immediately, and I do mean immediately, bought it. No hesitation. So, yeah, that's the entirety of the collector's edition, folks. That's everything that was in there. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, because I did. I enjoyed opening this. I enjoyed showing you guys. I definitely am now more excited to jump into the game. So put this in. Yep, that's right. Chat, that was the entirety of the collector's edition box. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Actually, I hope you guys just enjoyed the ASMR. I don't ever mind doing ASMR in general. It is one of my redeems, after all, for channel points. So, I'm definitely loving this. Yeah, Valkyne, go ahead. I'm definitely gonna upload this section of the VOD separately to YouTube. So in case you want to go back and hear me open this up and just have a little bit of ASMR from me, that'll be its own separate video in my YouTube channel if you guys haven't subscribed yet. So that'll be there. But yeah, as of now, let's say we jump into what is Final Fantasy Tactics. It's about to be 9 on my end. So I think we could get a good solid 2.5 hours of play. Just because I've been staring at the screen for so long, I'm like looking at the game. Oh man, it's wonderful. I guess I'll just leave this under here for a second. Thanks for that, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I definitely enjoyed sharing this with you. I definitely withheld this moment from. I should say I withheld myself from opening this because of the fact that I wanted to share that experience with you guys, because you guys all know how much this game means to me. It's my second favorite Final Fantasy of time, sometimes tied for first with Final Fantasy VI. So I'm happy I got to share that with you guys. So I do appreciate you being here. And let's say we get into the game, yeah? Alright, let's switch on over.